Y'all, listen, I am back, okay? And we are back to talk Married at First Sight, season 18. I believe this is episode 8, y'all. And a lot was going on. And thank y'all for your patience because your girl had whatever little stomach bug is going on, still got sore under the ribs, all that. But we are back to talk about this foolishness because while I was laid up on my sick bed, I watched Married at First Sight. Yeah, I did. And we've got some stuff to talk about it. And y'all know how we do it over here. We go couple by couple. But if you guys are new here and don't know me, my name is Ashley. Okay. And this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know that I am here to put you on. Okay. So let's get into it. We're gonna talk about this episode, but then we're also going to dip into a little bit of the preview for the next episode, because this was the episode where the couples have their housewarming party. So if you're familiar with the franchise, then you know after we're back from the honeymoons, after we've gone to each other's places and scoped them out, we now settle into the couple's apartment, their new apartment, and they're gonna invite family, friends over. We're gonna converse. We're going to talk, we're going to share, we're going to see what's happened in the relationship, right? So we did that this episode. Then we also had a little impromptu football game, it was. Let's start out probably with my least favorite, most boring couple, I'll say. That would be Carla and Juan. Carla and Juan. Again, it's more of the same. Like, there is no heat. There is no steam heat. Because when we see the after show, and we see the preview for the next episode, Juan say it ain't steam heat, honey. He said he don't feel nothing for her. He's not attracted. It's not there, which might speak to the reason why he is paying her dust every chance he gets, as far as her vying to be a part of his life, a part of his world, honey, and for him to pay anything more than 50%. All right. They're just so uneventful for me. Of course, her friends are there. His friends are there, and they are asking him, or giving him advice on what he should do. She appreciates this. She appreciates that. She's super honest, all of these things. And, he's paying it dust because honestly, at the end of the day, we know that it's just not there. This couple is not it. They don't bring anything extra. They don't bring anything, like, even for the value of the show to me, there is nothing that moves me about this couple. There's nothing that makes me want to see them on a regular basis. Juan is very attractive, but other than that, that's it. Because even his little goofy personality is not really being translated into these episodes. And the theme was cute. I like a good, toga party, yeah. Next, let's go on to David and Michelle. Now, David's friends have all the audacity in the world for me, because you would never come in my face and say you're in a better place than I am, brava. And you don't know me. You don't know my finances. You don't know where I stand. You pay a little bit of a mortgage and I have a big rent. That's all that you know. Now, y'all know I'm not Michelle's biggest fan, but my thing is, if David was the man his friend claims him to be, where is this plan? Where is the savings account balance? Where is the paperwork? Where is the pre-approval? Where's the pre-approval, Buki, while you're all in my face because I feel how I feel? Now, girl, Michelle, we've already had this conversation. If you feel how you feel, leave. If he's never going to do it for you, if he looks like Genie in the lamp, if he is all of those things, girl, and it is not steam heat, he don't get you moist, he's not moving you in any direction, leave him alone. But again, I don't have to keep hearing this every episode. He cooks a sad, tired chicken dinner for her with some burnt potatoes. She said it was good, yet she came behind it with all of the salt. Again, he's trying, but here's the thing. He's the real villain. At the end of the day, Michelle is terrible and she'll never get off for that. But the way he's about to incur wrath for having this adulterous affair with the whore of Babylon, I don't feel one bit bad for him. For all that she's put him through, I don't feel bad. Because here's the thing. He could have walked away as well. You don't have to sit there and act like you're putting her on this pedestal to take all of this abuse when you know you're working out 4 days a week with Madison at the gym. And Michelle, on the other side of that, when you heard that, I saw your face. I saw the look that you gave, girl. And how are you mad? If you don't want this man, Fantasia said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. That's what I want to see. I just want to see this dissolve quickly. I don't think it ever had to go down this road or path that it's about to go down, because it's about to be ridiculous. It's about to be gross. It's about to be disgusting. It's about to be nothing I ever want to see, because at the end of the day, you took vows. You took vows. You made promises, and get out of it before you would break those and commit an adulterous interaction with one of the castmates. I don't feel for him. I don't feel anything, whatever. He liked her in her jean outfit. She says it takes her a lot to put together denim on denim. Hey, not my business. I don't know. Maybe it did. She said she could help him because he likes to wear his PacSun blue jean shorts and tank tops, and she's over it. Because again, for all the working out in the gym that he's doing, I'm just saying. Next, let's go to Camille and Thomas. Camille's sister gets her together because Camille, stop this. Stop this, because at this point you're dragging it, and I don't know if they're dragging it for a storyline, because this can't be real life. Y'all are all biracial, girl. In this biracial world, your experiences are not so deep or not so different that it is causing you a block to be with this man. Stop it. I just don't believe it. I just don't. Like, girl, he's never judged you or came at you crazy for how you express yourself, how you emote, how you communicate with him. I don't see what the big deal is. And the fact that you're having all of these conversations with all of these people about it is really annoying at this point. Really, really annoying. And the sister says, listen, he is who he is. He's going to be who he is. You know, growing up as a light-skinned black man and presenting in this world is different than growing up as a light-skinned black woman in this world as far as our experiences. I thought as the younger sister, she shed a lot of light on the situation and kind of put Camille back in order, because girl, this was a lot for nothing. Again, you know, we like Camille. I stand Camille. I like Thomas. I like Thomas more and more every time I interact with him. I just hate that he is taking this all in without giving his input. Like, how do you feel about things? How do you feel about Camille? She can't possibly be doing everything that you want her to be doing. I would like him to be more vocal about what he needs instead of just accommodating whatever he thinks her needs are. I think this stems from an issue with self-esteem, especially maybe in relationship with black women, from his experience in the past. Maybe he doesn't feel black enough. And I hate that this is feeding into that narrative, because I mean, is this a thing? Is this a thing really? Like, I just, you know, that was them. Let's now get to Madison and Alan. Again, she's the whore of Babylon. You're not changing my mind. I am 99.8% sure that she is the other half of this adulterous affair that we're going to see this season. It's been in my spirit since before the season officially started. I knew. And so in this episode, it's also Alan's birthday. Now, what I was surprised is that she did throw him a little impromptu surprise birthday party. His friends come, her friends come, and they're just basically telling her what a great guy he is. He's special. He's something totally different than what you're used to. And she just doesn't appreciate it. She doesn't know it. She doesn't appreciate it. She's not hopeful for the future. She's just not attracted to him. It doesn't matter what he does. He's trying to change the way he dresses. He's working out all the time now, and it's still not enough for her. It'll never be enough. She decides that she is going to host a flag football party with all of the cast members, and apparently he's sick to his stomach. They got into it, something, he doesn't come, and she feels a way about it. But girl, he don't have to come to everything you do. And don't. And why should he? He's been making all of the effort, girl. You got him a little tired 36th birthday cake. Okay, thank you. But here's also the thing with this. If you don't want him, leave this man alone. Let's not do the birthday thing. Let's not do any of those things. Let's not even go down that road. Let's just tell him it's not working for you and move on. Because I think she's like breadcrumbing him. She gives him these little pieces or glimmers of hope. And we know this is not something that she ever wants. But kudos to Alan's friend group. I love them. They said, listen, he is a good man, Savannah. He's just not anything like anything you've ever seen. And honestly, at this point, Madison, it's unfortunate because I think you're going to miss out on a really quality human being. He could have been a really great partner for you, but you couldn't get over yourself. And again, I still don't get it because I think you guys were appropriately matched in the looks department. I'm just saying. Finally, we get to MM and Akechi. King of the Cankles. Yeah, Cankle King. And his audacity and brashness never cease to amaze me. Because not only do we get in this group of friends, his cousin and her husband, MM has her cousin who I stan and her friend. He proceeds to call this woman aggressive. Again. And I'm like, is it because she's a go-getter? Is it because she's motivated? Is it because she's not laying around waiting for the next move? What is it? But before that, let's get into these fish tacos. Because the way I feel like he is just seeking something to have an issue with, to have a problem with, they're preparing for the guests to arrive. And she lets him know that she's ordered fish tacos. She was going to try to make it, but she says, why am I doing this? Let me just order it. Let me do this. He says, well, I could have made them. She's like, okay, well, make them then. Well, no, I was saying I could have if I had known. And she's like, well, you can now because I'm letting you know I'll get you everything that you need. No, that's not what I want to do. I just wanted to let you know that had I known, I would have, but I don't want to. Fool. This is the stuff nobody has time for. And MM is taking it all on the chin, and she's a better woman than I. She's a better woman than I, because the way I would have had to read the Cankle King down boots in that moment, because what the hell are you bringing it up for? If you're not going to make the damn fish tacos, then shut up about the fish tacos. Did you pay for the fish tacos, Brokey? No, you didn't. I did. So let's not do that. Here's the thing. I think he's not only intimidated by MM and what she's accomplished in her life. I also think he's a bit jealous. That's what it gives. That's what it gives. I think he's a bit jealous of her financial freedom. There, I said it. So now when we get in front of everyone, he decides to call her aggressive. And again, it's such a wild narrative that these black men are painting of black women on these reality shows lately. This idea that let me just label you any of the black woman stereotypes just to get a reaction. Because from what we have seen, MM has been docile. MM has been submissive. MM has been my man. This is my husband. Whatever you need, husband. I got you, husband. What can I do for you, husband? And for him to turn around and call her aggressive is wild work. In the after show, he says, I should have said assertive, but there was more behind the scenes, allegedly, according to him. I don't believe anything this man says. And so we get to talking with everyone, and she's talking to his friends and family, and basically she's like, I just don't like that. Don't call me aggressive. You know, I have done the work. I went to therapy before this to be ready for my husband to not be that person. You know what I mean? Yes. Am I a go-getter? Yes. Do I have a plan? And he is very chill. Someone needs to take the lead. Her cousin echoes that sentiment to him. Well, if you're chill all the time, what other choice does she have in the matter? Right. And so then we get into the conversation of what are your intentions with my cousin? Do you see yourself falling in love? And of course he doesn't. We know he doesn't, because he hems haws, takes 5, 10, 15 minutes to answer the question, and is basically like, you know, I can see her being in my life for a little while longer. And the cousin said, yeah, no, that's not the answer. He said, well, I'm not here to appease y'all. This is not about you guys. And immediately it's defense. Defense. An innocent person isn't this defensive. You don't want this woman. Your intentions are not right with this entire process. And that's why you act like you act. Because the friend says, well, no, we're just trying to get to know you. Well, ask me questions about me, Negro. The way the friend and cousin was better than me. Because who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? His character, his behavior speaks volumes to me about the type of man he is. My discernment has never failed me. I knew who he was from the moment we met him, and he is going to just wax worse and worse and worse as the season goes on. Mark my words. But you guys, that's really all it gave. It didn't give much else for me in this episode, but you guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking of the season so far. Honey, just talk to me about it, because I'm just not hopeful. I don't see it for any of these couples, except again for maybe Camille and Thomas. This is my one hope. that I have outstanding. But you guys let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. We cover a lot of stuff over here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.